Hello students. Today now I'm going to explain about GIMP. So first of all you open GIMP, and after you open the GIMP you have to download some images, the appropriate image that you want to edit and do the manipulation. So uh, I've already downloaded some of the images. I'll show you. Okay, so for that what you need to do is first of all go to file, open as layer. Now you can see here, I will download this sky. Okay, I have already downloaded this from Google. So here you can see in the layers window, this is layers. Okay, the symbol represents layer. So in layers we got one layer of this sky. Okay, a universe type of sky. Okay, space sky. So after that again we want to download another. Okay, so open as layer, another layer, and for this we'll select another image. Okay, so I'll select one image of our Octopus Darbar square. So it is asking to convert. Okay, we can convert it. So convert. So it is converted. Now as you can see, it is not in the proper size. So we can change the size by going in this button over here, scale tool. Click on the scale tool and you can find there a scale option. Okay, let's see. Okay, okay, so it is already selected. The scale tool is already there. Okay, to select, what you need to do is keep holding the mouse pointer, then you will get the respective tools. So I'll click on this, leave the mouse pointer in the scale. Okay, so now scale is selected. Similarly, if you want to rotate, then click on this rotate. You can see the rotate tool has been selected, scale tool. So whichever the tool you want to select, you have to leave the mouse in that point. Okay, so right now I have selected this scale tool. After that you have to click on the picture, click, then you will get the anchor points. You can get anchor points. Now clicking on this anchor point, you can make the size big or small. Okay, so and if you want to change the length and width, then you have to hold shift key and move the anchor, hold shift key and move the anchor. Okay, so in this way, by holding shift key, I have moved the anchor and I have fit it on the image. So now you see, after this what we are going to do, after this we are going to bring one more image that I have already downloaded, open as layer. Here I have already downloaded an image of UFO, so I'll open that as well. Now you can see whenever it is pasted it over here, the size may change. Okay, so for that, once again we go to the scale tool, uh, click on the this one. Okay, bring it of the appropriate size and keep it there. Okay, so once again I'll select on the another, this one, click on the select, click here, make it of appropriate size, hold shift key, and now you can see it is adjusted. Now you can move the layers up and down by just dragging and bringing it up down. Okay, in this way you can just move the layers in the approach. So I have kept here sky at the bottom, and I'll bring at this at the top. So now we are going to use editing. So start editing. You can hold control key and scroll wheel to zoom in and zoom out. Now as you can see, I will try to remove the sky from the Bhaktapur Darbar Square image. So for that, I will turn off this visibility off. First of all, for the UFO, then I'll go in this one. So I will scale it once again. It is not properly scaled. Let me scale it. All right. I'll bring this one. Okay, it is in appropriate say size. So I'll just rotate it a little bit. Okay, rotate it a little bit. For that, I'll hold this, go to rotate, then click on this, and I'll just simply rotate by clicking. All right. After that I'll go back to the move tool, and it is selected. Now it's time to remove this sky from the. For that, what we need to do is we need to use the this magic selection tool. Okay, this fuzzy selection tool. So, or you can select by color also. You can click on select by color. Whenever you click on select by color, it will select the specific colors only. And if you want to add more color, then you have to hold the shift key in your keyboard, then click on that. Okay, so let me turn it off right now. Now once again, okay, hold shift key, click on the white area so that it will select the white section. Okay, so right now I'll just click on the sky blue, and after that I can simply go back in the fuzzy selection and simply add using shift. I can just add. Okay, holding the shift key I can simply add. Now if you cannot see, you have to zoom it, make it larger by scrolling wheel, and if you press the space bar, you will automatically change to the move tool, and you move your mouse pointer mouse, then it will come in the specific place where you want to edit. So I'll select this in this way, add the selections, hold the space, move it to the appropriate place, again hold shift, then start clicking again. All right. Okay, in this way you have to add the specific area where which you want to select. Go back here. You have to repeat this process until all the sky is selected properly. You have to repeat this for multiple times. It takes a while, but remember you have to press the hold the shift key for adding the sections. Okay, hold the shift key. Okay, now zoom out. So once it is selected, you can do two things. One is delete the entire sky, or simply you can just use the layer marks. Okay, right now I will use the layer marks. So right click here, right click in the layer, and select the add marks. And after that, you can see you have to select the black. Okay, black full transparency, then add. Then you can see this will take place. Okay, nothing is seen, but right now this is selected, so we don't want to make it visible, but instead we want to make this visible. So we have to invert the selection. Okay, we have to invert the selection. For that, we want to go back in the select tool here, and we have to invert here. Okay, click on invert. Now currently it is inverted, so go back to the brush tool. Okay, and in the brush, I would like to remind you, you have to select this. It will be better if you select this fuzzy one. Okay, click on that, and you can see the brush size is already there. And here you have to apply it in the. You have to select the white color and apply it to the section where you want the picture to be appeared. Okay, so right now the brush is very small, So to make the brush larger, you can hold large bracket, okay, close, large bracket close, okay, and you simply apply on this. Okay, in this way you can apply it to the whole image. So whenever you apply it to the whole image, you can clearly see that now the our job has been done. Now it is being selected. If you want to deselect it, you have to go back in the select tool, none. You have to press none. Now it is deselected. Now after that, I will go to the UFO, and UFO we have to do a little more work. That is, we have to select the only UFO. So what we are going to do is same. You can see this one, okay, and color by color you can select. So in this way, if you select it holding the shift multiple time, you can press, okay, it's not working, right? Okay, so it is not working, then we'll go back and select none. So we have to use the path selection, and for that we have to use path tool and click on this path. Now it is selected. After it is selected, we have to zoom the screen and select simply the area of this. Okay, let me select from here, click, okay, just you have to make a click, and if you need a curve, then you can drag the mouse as well. Okay, if you need the curve, drag the mouse as well. So like click then drag, okay, so to match the curve, you drag and leave it, okay, click, drag and match the curve. Okay, in this way we are going to work. Okay, so if you want to rewind, then you can do Control Z simply. Okay, you can do Control Z, and by holding Control also you can drag this line, okay, tangent line. Now you go here, just start clicking. Simply you do click, click. It will be much more easier if you use click method, but you have to zoom the picture. Okay, it is a very rough work. I want to complete it in very less time, so this is just a tutorial. To make it more perfect, you need to practice it a lot. Okay, I hope you people will practice this in your free leisure time. Now here, the for the rocks, you can make any kind of rough shapes, because we just want to make it seem that the uh, UFO is inserted in the ground, so we can just make a very rough cut here. We can use a simple tool, that is remove.bg, also from the online, removing the background, but uh, I want you to learn the path tool, so I'm teaching through path tool. So now after this is completed, we have to right click on this, and you can see select, and after that selection from path, okay, you have to click on path after your complete selection is done. Okay, after it is done, you can see it has been selected, the whole UFO is selected, but I don't want this background area. So for that, I just want to invert the selection, so I'll go to the invert, and as I invert, the rest of the part has been selected. Simply now I'll press the delete button from the keyboard, okay, and it is removed. Now I will deselect it from the select none, okay, it has been deselected. Now you can see, I'll go back to the move tool again. Now it is there, but it is not matching the color. Okay, the light system is not so matching. So I'll go in this Bhaktapur Darbar Squares image and go to the image your colors. Okay, in this color we'll go in the color temperature. Click on the color temperature, then intended temperature. We will just decrease it and let's bring it to the blue, because you can see the sky is like blue, and bring it to almost blue. Okay, that is fine. Now similarly then press OK. Do the same process to the UFO as well. Now go back to the colors and color temperature, you can do the same thing. All right. Okay, then okay. Now, since it is a night time, you can see the sky. So we have to make it a little bit dark. We can use that dark by simply changing the shadow and highlights, or brightness and contrast as well. Okay. So let's begin from the shadows. So you decrease all these of shadows. Okay. You simply decrease all of these. Okay. Highlights and make it darker. Okay, remove the white point adjustments, make it dark. Everything you have to decrease. Okay, but you have to have the uh, judgment by your observation. Okay, you have to do the judgment by your observation, which will be the appropriate one. That limit you have to choose. Okay, don't choose too much high or too much low. You have to use the appropriate kind of adjustments. So I think this will be fine for the background. Now I'll go to the UFO. I'll do the same method here. You see brightness, shadow, and this. Okay, white point adjustment. I'll decrease down. This I'll decrease highlights. Okay. Okay. Simply I'll decrease it. Not this one. And shadows also. Okay. All right. So since it is there now, I want to keep some shadow for this UFO. So I'll go here and simply duplicate this. Okay, duplicate layer. I'll duplicate layer, but in here I will fill this layer. Okay, totally with a black color. Okay, simply you can, for that you can use here colors and color balance or exposure. Directly you can do very uh, dark. Okay, so black you can make, and you press OK. Now simply you keep it below it, and now you use the sear tool. You can use the sear and simply bring it here like this is sear, or simply go to the scale, unified transform. Okay, and here you click on this, and now simply grab this corner point and bring here like this way. Match the base. Okay, all right. So now we'll turn it on and apply this move. You just simply moving, we use move tool. Now you see there is a little bit problem over here, so I can simply move it, use the eraser tool and exclude that more power portion over here. Simply do that, and here I can make it little bit opaque. The transparency I can decrease from here. Opacity increase and decrease we can do, so that it is not totally black, that the brick stamps cannot be seen. So I'll just little bit adjust it like this way. Okay, so in this way we can do the photo manipulation. Okay, now you see here some problem is with the border lines of these temples etc. For that also we can go in this Darbar square. Okay, layer, and here we can click on this and simply make selection. Okay, we can make the selection here. By using this color, select over here. Now I can increase the selection. Okay, simply I can increase the selection. For that, I'll go to select, and I can click on the border. Then I'll increase the border. Okay, little bit increase. Okay, like this way. You can see border style it feather. You have to select feather. Feather means like fuzziness will be there. Okay, selected. Now whenever it is selected, you can see it selects the main, the like the border which is distorted, it is not so clear. So after it is selected, you can simply click in this mask and apply the brush back again and use the white. Okay, not white. Okay, swap this, change black. You can click the black one. Okay, or simply just press delete. Sorry, not delete. Simply use the brush, black brush, and it will be cleared. The outlinings will be cleared. Okay, all right. You have to apply several times to make it correctly applied. All right, then. Now let's go in none. Now you can find it's there. You can see clearly. There's little bit problem over here, so I'll change the brush size and I'll do the manual work here. Simply go here and simply clear it out little bit. Sometimes we have to clear manually because all the work, some mistakes will be there. Okay, as it is done, you can see now, zoom it out. Now you want to transfer, save this file as a final image. For this, what you need to do, go to file and go to save as, right? No, you have to export it. Okay, you don't do save as in this case, because it will be saved in, you can see here, it will be saved in the xcf file format. So I don't want to save my file format in xcf, so I just want to export it. Go to file and export as. I'll go to the desktop for saving the file. In the desktop I want to save, and now it's in OneDrive right now. I don't want my file to be in OneDrive, so I'll come to my desktop. Okay, just let's go in the my files or desktop. It's in OneDrive. Okay, my files. I'll go to my files and save my files as the final final.jpg. Okay, now export. It will show some kind of options over here whenever you are this file is being exported. uh, you don't need to choose any of those. You can see here it shows some kind of thing, so just simply you export it. Okay, now as it is exported, we can close this one. Okay, and it says it's got sense. Okay, final. Now if we go to our, okay, if we go in our place, I've saved it in my files and there is final. You can see final. Okay, I'll cut it here from here and bring it to desktop. Control V. Okay, it has been brought here. Now if I open it, you can see this is the manipulated image. Okay, it is a very fast job, fast work, so we cannot expect much more from our fast job. To make our masterpiece, you need to work for several hours. So I hope you people understood this and you will do your own photo design manipulation. Thank you very much.